Wow. I can't believe how far Jaiden's come from being this puny little scared teenager. I'm so proud.
Yo guys, what's going on? Welcome back to a new video. Today for you guys, we are going to be reacting to a new video by Jaiden Animations. We're going to be reacting to her video called So It's Been 10 Years, huh? I'm not even going to lie to you guys, before I clicked this video, I had to go all the way back to her channel and figure out which was the first video I watched from Jaiden. First video I actually watched from her was called My Crazy Substitute Teacher, and it was a crazy day because I had a crazy substitute teacher that exact day, and that's how I found her. And that was like 8 years ago, so 10 years is a crazy accomplishment. I hope you guys are having a great day. Before the video starts, make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for all the support you guys always show. It really does mean a lot to me. Leave a comment down below who you guys want me to react to in the future. Make sure you guys go to the description of this video, click the link in my description to go to Jaiden's video, leave a like and comment happy birthday to her channel. But yeah, and yeah, that's all I got for you guys, so let's get right into the video.
As of now, Jaiden Animations is officially 10 years old.
Oh my
yes, I know I
gosh.
technically made the channel in February, but shut up, I don't count that. On July
well.
23rd, 2014, I uploaded my first ever
the intro
to YouTube.
Hi everyone, my name is Jaden, and welcome.
Alright, that's enough. You guys
We gotta go see it now, I'm not gonna lie.
A lot of content creators have started retiring, especially after hitting the old 1-0. Making content on YouTube for 10 years has
You can't retire though, you're not allowed.
changed the entire trajectory of my life. I started Jaiden Animations when I was 16. At the time, I was super shy, quiet, anxious, knew nothing about the world. I could count the number of friends I had on one finger, but not in a sad way. I liked my simple little life. For a long time, I didn't even realize YouTube had channels or that people were uploading things like vlogs and series and skits. I mean, it was definitely less established at the time compared to now, but I saw YouTube as just the place to watch funny cats and compilations of people getting hit in the crotch. The way I found out about this whole online world was after coming home from school one day to find my laptop not turning on.
Oh dang.
Meaning I couldn't play Minecraft anymore. We've all been there, it's tragic. To satisfy my desperate Minecraft hyperfixation, I typed Minecraft into the YouTube search bar to see if anyone just so happened to upload any Minecraft related videos. And oh, were there people
like millions
Minecraft related videos. My world expanded.
Bro, I wanted to be a Minecraft YouTuber, I remember.
At that very moment. YouTube channels, subscribers, people uploading content for an audience that looks forward to their videos. The first channel I ever subscribed to was a Minecraft YouTuber who I don't even. I'm blanking on the name, but I'm aware of YouTube as
a lot of old questionable ones.
Funny fail compilations. Watching videos became a huge part of my day-to-day life. I put stuff on when I wanted to.
Videos are just easier than real life. I'm not gonna lie.
Background noise. If I was having a tough day, I would lock myself in my bathroom, lay on the floor, and watch videos on my phone, and I'd feel better. Even before making content myself, YouTube was an essential part of my life. I branched out from Minecraft to general gaming videos, even the occasional vlog series, until I stumbled upon a very special video in my
Is that Dom?
An animated story
the boy
from a YouTuber called Domix.
There's the boy.
Video. I remember it so clearly. After watching it, I immediately binged his whole channel. I loved his
I loved all the Dom's videos. I still do. I'm not gonna lie.
For the first time ever, I thought to myself, I want to do stuff like that.
So wait a minute.
I want to animate. And around the same time, I was really into Aya's Cupquake's Minecraft Oasis series and had even sent in a few fan arts I drew for her. She posted a couple at the end of her videos, which genuinely made me so extremely happy. I was totally freaking out. Anyway, in one of the episodes, she mentioned that she wanted to find an animator to animate some of her funny Minecraft moments.
That's right, and that's how she started.
I saw the stars align in front of me. I sent her a little message attached to another fan art basically saying, "Hi Cupquake, I want to animate for you if you're interested." And she ended up reaching out and was like, "Hey, we love your style and would love to work with you. Do you have an animation portfolio we can look at?" To which I responded with, so I've never actually animated before.
Oh gosh.
And honestly, they shouldn't have hired me.
No, this promotion is not good.
Somehow I had secured my first animation job.
Oh
and
my
for
gosh.
my favorite YouTuber. This was
that was way too
the
easy.
biggest thing to ever happen to me at the time. I wanted to make the best animation they could ever ask for.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Now I just had to learn how to animate.
Oh
no
gosh.
joke, I literally typed how to animate and Adobe Flash tutorial.
There it is. That's how everybody starts.
No class or school or nothing. I vividly remember opening Adobe Flash for the first time and wishing I could just skip forward in time to when I already knew how to even use the program because I was so confused.
What does she use now?
I have no idea. What can I say? And honestly, that's all it takes. People ask me all the time how I learned to animate, how I do this and that, what program to use.
Okay, wait, I'm gonna pause it right here real quick. Do you guys remember when she used to animate for iHas Cupquake? Like, if you remember one of her videos, leave a comment down below which video you remember, because I remember that's kind of like how she started and gained a little bit of traction on YouTube. So if you remember any videos, leave a comment down below.
But you already have the biggest source of free online information at your fingertips.
Yeah.
Just type whatever you want to learn into the
just how
to
this, how to that.
People will literally teach it to you. No strings
legit
attached. While working on the animation
I
for
still do
Cupquake
it too.
and her husband Red, I talked to them about how I also wanted to make YouTube videos, that I wanted to animate little stories, but was too nervous. They were both really supportive and encouraging, saying they'll put a link to my channel in the description of the animation to help me and stuff. I'll be completely honest, if Cupquake and Red didn't hire me and offer to help give me that initial push to start a YouTube channel, I wouldn't have made Jaiden Animations. Like I mentioned, I was quiet and soft-spoken. I didn't even get picked on because nobody knew anything about me.
That's right, because she never really showed herself either.
In what world would a tiny little 16-year-old dust mite of a girl feel confident enough to start an animation YouTube channel where she talks about her life? Especially
because it really was just Domix and a few other people. That's really how it started.
I'll tell ya, she does it in a world where she feels encouraged and inspired by the people she looked up to. There's so many times where none of this ever happened. So much had to come together just for me to start. And against all odds, it did. I finished the animation, they posted it, and I spent pretty much the entire month reading every single comment. Everyone loved it. It was doing really well.
I know.
I remember
the FNAF ones,
a giant soppy thank you paragraph when the video hit 1 million views. By the way, the entire animation was made on only 3 layers because
that's insane. Not saying that is different.
At the same time, I posted my very first video as Jaiden Animations, introducing myself and announcing that I'm gonna try out making animation videos. It's funny looking back at, because if you don't know all the context, you'll watch my first video and be like, who is this dumbass talking to? She just started the channel. There's
gosh!
The shout out Cupquake gave me in the description gave me the boost I needed to shake the second thoughts. I gained 2,000 or 3,000 subscribers.
That's great, especially back then.
Ever since then, I wanted to keep making more content, and I was really excited about it. I made more animations for Cupquake for a couple of years alongside posting my own stupid little videos until eventually parting ways with them to focus entirely on Jaiden Animations. Working with them was amazing, and those animations did overwhelmingly well at the time. Like, I look back and am still shocked.
97 million.
Peaked with that damn 2014 FNAF animation.
I remember this one.
Surpass it, please.
Oh,
Free me from these shackles. By this time, I was
not
in
beating
college
it.
now, and even though I wasn't able to post very much at all, things were doing really well. I remember sitting on the top of my dorm bunk, secretly celebrating hitting 100,000 subscribers. A milestone I was beyond thrilled about, and honestly was my biggest goal at the time.
Man, I fell to my knees at 1,000.
Ended up finding out about it and immediately told every single person on our floor, which embarrassed the hell out of me. But at the same time, I was sheepishly proud of myself that people thought what I was doing was cool.
Guys, when I started the video, I told you guys what was my first video I watched from Jaiden Animations. I want you guys to tell me in the comments, what video did you start following or watching from Jaiden Animations? Maybe you started watching her like from her last video, maybe you started watching her 10 years ago, I don't know, but leave a comment down below what your first Jaiden Animations video was, because this has been a very long ride, and to be able to go on YouTube for over 10 years and be this successful is really cool. So, okay, we're gonna get right back into it.
With new experiences, for the first time ever, I was making online friends and becoming part of a growing little animation
I like the Genshin music in the background.
Cypher Den, Tony V.
Cypher. Tony!
I even stumbled onto James randomly after
he
recommended his ASMR video. I specifically remember going through his channel and thinking, I can't believe this guy doesn't have more subscribers. It's so funny. And well, would you look at that? After
there you go.
finishing my first year in college, I ended up talking to my parents about taking a gap year to see where all this YouTube stuff could go. They were, of course, hesitant.
Just staring at it.
Videos on YouTube for money. Can you even do that? But eventually agreed and have been my biggest fans ever since. I was officially doing YouTube full time. I don't really know what happened, but a few months later, Jaden started blowing up. In our little animation group chat, we were like, whoa, James, congrats, what's happening? And he was like, happening? I don't know, oh my god. And then I started blowing up too, and suddenly the entire storytime animation community was rising and thriving. It felt like we were strapped onto a rocket heading straight for the stars. People really loved watching storytime animation.
Oh my
gosh. We went to our first ever VidCon, and there was
VidCon,
a
Prime
line
VidCon
of
too.
People that wanted to meet us, which is a crazy experience for our first convention ever. Since then, everything has kind of just been history. I kept posting, obviously, met new people, made incredible friends, started building my own animation team, learned a lot
Big up
about
the team,
the
by
world,
the way. You guys do great.
Most of all, being on YouTube forced me to grow thicker skin. I'm sure most of you can relate to some degree. Mindless hate, online arguments, people
you get hate like all the time, but it happens.
A horrible human being. Because of how normalized posting content is now with TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, I'm sure everyone has gotten their fair share of the hate hammer, but 10 years ago, it was pretty much only big online personalities who were familiar with it, and it comes at you pretty fast. Suddenly, you have to figure out how to hide your personal information and tell family members to private their Facebook accounts, which they don't know how to do. Scary emails come in, uncomfortable comments. Lots of uncomfortable comments. I got doxxed one time because someone speculated I was a narcissistic liar because I claimed to be shy and introverted, but would get loud sometimes when reading scripts. Also, fun fact,
18
I never planned on being public with my full name, but the reason it got leaked is because my old high school published an online article about my channel.
Guys!
The full government without my permission.
Y'all ain't want to ask nobody first.
And I know, this is genuinely what you just have to expect when you make content online. It's awful, but it's the truth. I didn't want to quit, so I adapted to the horrible things, awful videos made about me for attention.
Sometimes you get numb to it, and then sometimes you get a comment you never heard before.
If anything, they're all the same, and it's just annoying at this point. Not saying I'm happy that I went through all of it, and it should have happened. People can be genuinely awful, but I'd like to say I've come out of it all a version of myself that wouldn't have existed.
Look at the hair going
otherwise. Not because of all the shitty things, but in spite of them.
That's cool,
I've
actually.
learned how to stand
the
up
break
for
dance.
myself, grew my confidence, learned how to separate myself from my work and not take comments personally. All things you learn out in the world over time as you grow up. But crank to 100 and during the most insecure years of a person's life. It's hard, but hey, I'm still here, aren't I?
You are still here after 10 years.
Bad takes, stupid ideas, regret here and there. It's overwhelmingly stressful to grow up and learn and change while in the
like a little Jaden's driving.
Even more now than ever. But all things considered, I believe I was always trying my best in the position I was in. Was constantly trying to be the best person I could be.
It's like midnight
and
almost.
I won't ever be upset at myself for that. Also, I do want to say, a big thing that's followed me throughout almost my whole career at this point is the fact that I've talked about mental health and things I've struggled with at the time, like anxiety, depression, rock bottom confidence, etc., etc. I've definitely spilled my guts out on the floor in front of the internet a couple times in my day.
Definitely.
Regrets it at all. A lot of people have told me that they felt more understood or learned things about themselves through those videos. But as a now adult that's had the time to grow and adapt and overcome these things, man, you guys kind of still think I'm a little bit pathetic. I see comments all the time when I'm in my friends' videos or being involved in a big event, and so many people go, wow, I can't believe how far Jaden's come from being this puny little scared teenager. I'm so proud of Jaden, really stepping out of his comfort zone here. She is just so brave. for showing her face after dealing with such low confidence. That one's always funny because it can definitely come.
Nah, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Go to the link in the description of this video and y'all go post a nice comment for the crying out loud, bro. That's nuts. I'm not gonna lie. I can't even speak how crazy that is, man. Okay. Oh my gosh. Y'all go be nice in the comments, man. Please go be nice. All right, we gonna get back into it.
Off like I should still be self-conscious, which I'm not, by the way. I get what those comments are saying, I really do, but guys, not everything I do has to be brave. I'm just doing fun things with friends on camera. We don't need the 24/7 Jaden cheer squad busting out the trophies and medallions every single time.
I'm just
and
doing
we also
this.
don't need the Jaden defense squad scrapping with anyone that says anything non-positive about me. It's the internet. People have the right to not like me for whatever
Y'all should go be
reason.
positive, but you don't have to fight
It's
nobody.
Okay. I'm an adult. I'm doing fine. I appreciate the concern. At this point, it just comes across like I'm very pathetic and puny and can't do anything.
Nah,
now,
that's insane.
Somehow, a decade has passed. I'm not the tiny, small 16-year-old who's afraid of everything.
Nah, she's saying she can take care of herself. She ain't scared.
For more than 15 minutes without straining her throat. That's true, by the way. I spent 15 minutes recording audio for my first video, and my throat was dead afterwards. It was pathetic.
Oh, gosh.
Now I can record for an hour.
Well,
Which still hurts my throat. You can probably hear it, but that's a 400% improvement.
oh, wait, what?
I'm 26, created hundreds of hours worth of content, have the most wonderful team in the world behind me, am surrounded by amazing friends, live with the most important person in my life, with the most important little creatures in my life. I've gotten to meet content creators I've looked up to, got to tour and travel the world with talented friends, talk on panels to hundreds of people who wanted to hear what I had to say, been able to tell the people that inspired me how big of a role they've played in my career, and even got to stand next to them as an equal. I'm happy. Sure, it's always been and still is difficult dealing with the stress of being in a big spotlight. I went through some bad stuff, navigated rocky mental health, trusted people that hurt me, had to pretend not to be affected by things that were genuinely hurtful just to not empower people that wanted to see me break. All while in the eye of the public where one wrong step could crumble everything I've ever created. But I'm really happy with the place I'm at, the person I've become, and the environment I've built around me. So, what's that leave me with now?
Okay.
A full decade, man.
10 years.
10 years of the most difficult, enjoyable, terrifying, exciting, stressful, grateful, soul-crushing, unforgettably special moments of my life.
Right.
How lucky and grateful I am to have the privilege to say I've gotten to
It's been
experience
cool to watch.
so many impossible things, to have so many dreams created and come true, to see myself persist through such a difficult position to be in. After taking a lot of time reminiscing and thinking about what could come next, the direction I want to take to follow what could keep making me happy, I've come to accept that YouTube isn't going to be part of it. I'm happy with what I've accomplished. I had my rise and grind years. I experienced real and true passion. That's all I could really ask for here. There's not much else I want to do beyond it at this point. But before you freak out, I'm not quitting right this moment. I still
just telling y'all.
love making content and still have the desire to keep making videos.
Right.
But my YouTube years are numbered now. I fantasize about logging off as Jaiden Animations and becoming a normal person again. I want to move to a random ass town in a random ass place, have a little house with my creatures, have a normal job with normal hours and normal problems, live a life where people don't know who I am before I introduce myself. Not saying I don't like being recognized. You can come up to me, I promise. I don't. But eventually I just want to feel like a person again.
No, that's fair, man.
At
some point, everyone wants
nowadays,
to just log off.
I don't want this chronically online lifestyle forever. How nice it would feel to one day not have to triple check every single thing I say in fear of people's pitchforks, or fear for my safety when people maliciously leak my private information, or even be constantly surrounded by strangers' opinions on me and every version of myself I've ever been, every moment of my life. I hold it all together pretty well, I'd say. I mean, it's my job to. And none of these negatives have and ever will outweigh the positive aspects of this incredible opportunity that you guys have allowed me to have. I don't want to come across like I'm complaining. I very much understand this is just, unfortunately, part of it all. And I'm very privileged and very grateful.
No, you sign up to be on the
internet. I can't do it
forever.
and I don't want to. I want to feel like I have the time and mental energy to pursue new hobbies, experiment with other things that can make me happy. Making content for YouTube never leaves my head. It's
you never know what other hobbies
every
you might like
single
too. Like,
content
there's so
creator
many
on the
out there.
platform. There's no clocking out, there's no weekends, there's no breaks. You can't just leave an office and not think about it. You're constantly brainstorming ideas, managing everything, schedules, employees. Sure, you can work and live anywhere you want, go on vacation at any point, build your own schedule. But
sorry, I gotta pause the video one more time, guys. But like, to her point, there's literally like, you guys could do anything you ever wanted to. Like, you can go out and do anything you ever set your mind to, and you might not even know what you want to do just yet, but there's things that you can do in life that you can do for the first part of your life, the second part, and if you're blessed enough to have a third, fourth, fifth, like, you can keep learning to do new things. For YouTube, you gotta get it all out of your system, because there are definitely a bunch of YouTubers who like come back and like, I still want to record, I still want to do this and do that, like animate and stuff like that. Like, you gotta get it all out of your system, because you will come back to it, because YouTube is genuinely fun sometimes. You know, you guys can literally do anything you want in your lives, and I think that's kind of the point she's trying to make here. So you guys just remember that. Remember that. All right, we go finish up the video. Here we go.
But it's always there, like a black hole in your mind. It's just so exhausting.
Why is it a black
hole? I haven't felt like I can sit back and enjoy something in 10 years because I simply do not have the time if it isn't for a video. Yeah, that's just how self-employment works, but don't forget about all the other fun stuff I've already mentioned on top of it all. I don't know what I want to do career-wise after retiring from YouTube, but I romanticize the idea of just getting to rediscover myself. Maybe I want to learn how to make custom plushes and open my own little shop, take art commissions, be a teacher, maybe an art director. It's gotten to the point where I think about that little life every day, and I'm actively aiming and walking towards it with every decision I make. Oh, let me tell you, I genuinely cannot wait to live it one day. But there's this other side of me that's so terrified. I've spent my entire young adult life in front of an audience doing pretty much one thing. I don't know what it's like to live without a platform, surrounded by a huge audience anymore. It scares me, like a lot.
She's gotta get down eventually.
I don't need this, but I'm scared that I do.
So we'll come back
in some way. When the time comes, I'll definitely work on that fear in therapy or something. But
fair.
I do think about it a lot. I'm not done with YouTube just yet. I
she
still
said she's
want
not done
to make
just yet, guys.
animations and tell stories, animate little gaming videos. I still just love it so much, and I'm not going away just yet. Sorry to disappoint some of you. I just wanted to let you guys know how grateful I am that you've helped me be right here. I've gotten to meet hundreds of people who told me how much they liked my videos, felt inspired, discovered something about themselves, even did something as small as laugh at one of my stupid ass jokes. I can't wrap my head around the idea that a lot of you grew up watching my videos and are like functioning people in society now.
Bro, when I started watching, I was 15. I'm 23.
You're not calling me old, but you're calling me old. I'm grateful for all the art people have drawn for me. Even now, it's still so surreal. From the cute little doodles from kids to jaw-dropping, fully rendered pieces from artists of all ages. Like, you guys are better artists than me at this point. What do you mean I inspired you? Why does my art look like that then? The whole reason I show fan art at the end of my videos is because I look back at the feeling I got when Cupquake put my art in her videos.
Yeah, no, that was
and
awesome.
I want to be able to give that back to other artists. People have told me they watch my videos to laugh, listen to while working, feel better after a crummy day. All the ways I used to consume YouTube back in my day. Even though it's easy for me to tell myself, they're just little stupid videos I make. What's the big deal? It kind of also feels like I get to contribute to a cycle I used to be on the other side of and pay it back.
I mean, the cycle will never end. YouTube's going to be here for a long time,
knowing I've made stuff that's made people feel better in a way that other content creators used to make me feel better. I've rambled quite a bit, but thank you for
rambled?
Making silly videos for 10 years. I never would have thought
congratulations.
This could have happened to little old me, and definitely not for this long. I absolutely thought I would have been tossed aside and forgotten by now. I look back at when things were starting to roll, and I was like, I've got like a 3-year shelf life left. I'm forever grateful for you, my friends, my family, my team. I don't know what my life would have looked like if I didn't type Minecraft into the YouTube search bar when I was 14. Who knows how much more time we have with each other, but just know it has been and still is an honor to be here. And until then, I'll be doing my best to keep doing what I've been doing for 10 years and just make these silly little animations.
Yeah, guys, that's the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Again, make sure you guys go leave a like and subscribe. Go leave a like on Jaden's video too. But that's all I got for you guys, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. See ya.